touch is like ridiculous, but yeah.
No, Cameron Boozer's touch around the rim is really good. I mean, considering the competition he's playing.
Yeah. No, it is.
So you got to give him credit for that.
All right, let's talk about my Knicks, okay? Let's scroll his lottery. So let's talk about my New York Knicks, okay? Sweeping the 76ers.
Doesn't move, man.
Making their second straight Eastern Conference Finals. Absolutely. I don't even know how to describe it. Can't find another synonym for domination, but they killed the Philadelphia 76ers. Are the Knicks going to win the championship?
The Knicks, I must admit, they're not going to win nothing, man. You got to look at it, man.
Oh, my God, bro.
For me, they're still not the favorites. The Thunder, you got to look at the Thunder, man. If you're talking about dominance, it's the OKC Thunder. 2 sweeps in a row, obviously bad teams, but this team is rolling. This team is defensive-minded. This team is really good. They have the former MVP. I don't think you guys are ready for that. You're not ready for that dog yet.
OKC, UFC, KFC. Knicks in 6. Knicks are winning the NBA championship. I'm completely sold on them after beating the Philadelphia 76ers. We're going to beat the winner of this series in 5-6 games, if that.
You'll put money on it? Oh, look
We're
how
going to win
that
this
tone
series in 5-6
changed.
games. And then we're going to beat OKC in the OKC or hopefully the Spurs in the NBA championship. That's what I got to say about it.
I'll put money on that?
Griff, what you got to say?
Listen, I think the Knicks are going to the NBA Finals, and I would put a lot of money on that personally.
Oh, yeah.
And I've been saying this all season, but when your number 3 option turns into a number 2 option, good things are going to happen. I've been so impressed with OG. OG looks like one of the best forwards in the NBA right now. His defense is unbelievable. Hitting the 3 ball over 50% in the playoffs. He is hooping. He's actually creating his own shots too, which I love to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that the Knicks will lose in the NBA Finals.
We have so many weapons. I think that we match up great for a team like OKC. Just the scoring, the defense, the depth at the guard position.
The depth at the guard position? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Name a team that matches up better with OKC than the Knicks.
You think your depth is matching up with OKC's depth?
Name a team that matches up better than the Knicks. Okay, exactly. Yes. Out of all the teams in the NBA, the Knicks have the best guard depth to match up with the OKC Thunder. That is plain and simple. We are built at the wing guard position. We have depth there, just like OKC. That's what makes OKC the most dominant team right now.
So when you say depth, you're saying Hart, OG, and Mikal.
Hart, OG, Mikal, Deuce, Jalen, Landry Shamet. Yes, I'm saying those players that contribute to our success in the past 2 series. I think we have depth at that position. I don't think that's a crazy take.
All right, but from the depth of you, I trust AJ Mitchell, Jared McCain, Alex Caruso, Isaiah Joe more than that Knicks depth.
That's fine. And did I say that I didn't? What did I say? I said that the Knicks match up the best to OKC out of any team in the NBA. And I think that is true based on the wing guard depth that we have.
So realistically,
Shea is a better player than Jalen, and they have better players at that position. AJ Mitchell's been playing phenomenal. But if there was a team that I think stacks up well, why not us?
I don't hate it. I really don't. I think the Knicks are dangerous.
I appreciate that.
They're really good.
I think we are too.
Yeah.
But let me ask you a question.
Okay.
And obviously, Cat has had a huge impact on the Knicks' success. How do you think he matches up with OKC's defense?
He's gonna have to be that more facilitator cat that we saw against Atlanta. It's gonna be hard for him against those smaller.
He needs to be aggressive rebounding during that series.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to go up against Chet, Isaiah Hartenstein. Dude, those are tough matches for him.
I really think Cat is gonna have to play that like playmaker role if we see OKC, because
I don't think he's going to be able to do it against the Thunder. You could do that against Philly. You could do that against
the Hawks.
Your Hawks.
the Hawks. You're not doing that against the Thunder. Have they collapsed on bigs?
So what would you
no
say?
Way.
What would you say he should do? But that's what I'm saying. Playmaker. When he was at the top of the key in those dribble handoffs, he struggles against those strong, big, undersized defenders, right? But if he's out on the perimeter, constantly in dribble handoffs, constantly working from that position, making those extra passes, I think he's much better than being the post against OKC. If he's a playmaker, not our scorer.
I just feel like he'll have to be more aggressive as far as scoring the ball when you play the Thunder.
Oh,
Considering how much they score,
Definitely.
he needs to be at the most aggressive he's ever been in a series against them.
what if OKC doesn't have J-Dub? And I'm not even saying the finals, but I'm saying next series as well. Is that a concern for you guys in terms of OKC's path?
Honestly, not really.
No.
Having-
Considering how good AJ Mitchell's been
Exactly.
playing.
Having players like AJ Mitchell step up, and you have so much depth at the guard position that can step up in those kind of roles. I'm not really too worried about J-Dub. It's really coming back at all. Maybe during the finals he might be a little more crucial, but as of right now, I'm not overly worried about it.
Interesting. All right. Let's talk about the team that OKC might play in the next round, the San Antonio Spurs. Game 4, Victor Wembanyama in the second quarter got hit with a flagrant 2. He was thrown out of that game, and a possible suspension was in the air. The NBA decided not to suspend Victor Wembanyama. A lot of NBA fans have mixed feelings about this, right? Whether the NBA decided not to because of his name and they want him to be on the floor, or because they just didn't feel like it was an egregious foul call. Obviously, Naz Reid got hit really hard. Do you think the NBA made the right decision in not suspending Wemby for any time at all?
Dude, absolutely. Like, as we know, Wemby is arguably the most marketable player in the NBA. He's going to be your future.
He's the face of the league.
He's the face of the league, and a lot rides of him playing basketball. And not only that, it's just like all the people that have been the naysayers about why he should be suspended, talking about people like Draymond Green, were, infamous in that sort of aspect of like being a dirty player. Like Draymond Green has had multiple instances of this fact going on, of being a dirty player and hurting other players and such. Victor Wembanyama is not that kind of player. And as a matter of fact, he was the one getting fouled the entire game. No call. I understand the frustration. Like, he deserved calls all throughout the entire series.
Yeah.
It was absolutely ridiculous what Minnesota was doing to him. And the fact that they were getting no calls is absolutely crazy. And the reciprocation is valid.
Yeah. I think the NBA needs to look a lot closer at these games because these refs miss a lot. They miss those quick pushes, right? They miss they miss a lot of that chippiness.
Yeah.
And Wemby is getting hacked. And he was getting hacked versus Portland. He's getting hacked versus Minnesota. He was getting hacked all regular season. And honestly, it's a smart strategy. If you could be sneaky with it, fouling the best or like getting those jabs in at the team's best player and one of the best players in the league, it makes sense. What Wemby did, though, it probably did warrant a suspension considering what we've seen in past instances, right? We saw with Ron Artest back in the day. Obviously, his was a lot more egregious, and he had a history.
Yeah.
But he was suspended 7 games for that, right? Without pay. And I think that this was one of those situations where a warning might not be enough for something like this. To have no repercussions for an elbow like that to the face area. I don't know. There's definitely two sides to it. But like you said, Kai, Wemby, we know what Wemby brings. We know his personality. We know he's not that type of player. He's not a dirty player in the slightest. First time situation, I'm cool with him not getting a suspension.
Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, let's run the tape.
Let's run the tape.
Yes, sir.